guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back. So as you can tell by my background and by all the red I'm wearing today, I'm going to be filming a Valentine's Day makeup and hair look. Whether you're going out with your spouse or going out with your girlfriend, whatever the case, I think this look is perfect for Valentine's Day. Since Valentine's Day is right around the corner, I figured why not film a makeup and hair tutorial. So if you guys would like to recreate this look this Valentine's Day, then just keep on watching. Okay, so we're gonna start with makeup. Can I just say I am so happy to be filming a makeup tutorial. I think my last one was my Halloween makeup tutorial, so it's been a minute. So I'm super excited. I figured I would do a talk through since I haven't filmed a makeup tutorial in so long. So we're gonna start with my NYX First Base Primer Spray. And I want to go for a dewy look this Valentine's Day, so I'm not going to be using any matte products. All of my products are going to be very dewy and luminous. So for foundation, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal True Match in the color N5 True Beige. And as always, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Kabuki brush to blend out my foundation. Okay, now I'm going in with my NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector and as usual my Sigma F75 concealer brush to apply that. My Sigma brushes, I bought them I want to say like 4 years ago and they were an investment, so best believe those are like my main brushes. I use those all the time. If you notice in my past makeup tutorials, like it's always the same brushes, and that's why, because they cost me a pretty penny, so I want to get the most out of them. And I do really love them, like they're awesome. I got the kit, I forgot how many pieces it is, but I'll link it below. They've lasted me for 4 years, like they still work so great. So even though they're pricey, they're definitely worth the investment. So if you're looking for a good brush set, I would definitely recommend them. I'm just going to use my fingers to blend. Okay, now I'm going in with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer in the color Creamy Natural. And I'm using my Real Techniques. I don't know what kind of brush this is. It doesn't have a name, but it's just this like tapered, this small tapered brush right here. And I'm going to use that to blend out the concealer. I'm trying to have this pretty Valentine's Day background, but my computer keeps turning off. I'm sorry about that. And I'm just going to blend that out again with my same Tarte Kabuki brush. Okay, now I'm going to set all of that with my Ben Nye Banana Powder. I'm going to use my Real Techniques fluffy powder brush all over my face. And to set under my eyes, I'm using my Sigma F35 tapered highlighting brush. If you look up while you're setting, you won't have to worry about those lines, those crease lines that show up after you apply your concealer. At least I know I have creases under my eyes and the concealer usually settles into those creases. But if you do this technique, you won't have to worry about that. So, little tip. Okay, my computer decided that it wants to install my updates like right this minute as I'm filming. So we're just gonna ignore that. It should only take a couple minutes, so just don't even mind that. I'm going to be going in next with my Lorac Pro Contour Palette, and I'm going to be doing a powder contour. I don't always do this, but since it's Valentine's Day, I wanted to go a little bit more out, and I'm using my Sigma F40 large angled contour brush. I'm going to go in to the lightest color in the palette, which is what I usually do. It's more cool tones, so I like to use that when I really am trying to actually contour my face and not just bronze it. And I'm using a really light hand because if you put too much of this on, then it's like impossible to take off. Like you'll have to start all over again. If you do this little weird fishy face, it really helps with helping you see where your cheekbone is. I'm also going to apply on my forehead and my temples. Again, light strokes. I'm also going to go along my jawline and my chin. Now I'm going to do my nose, and my nose takes a little bit more time and effort because if you mess this up, it's going to be really obvious. I mean, the nose is the center of the face. So I like to go slow with this, and I use a way smaller brush. So for my nose contour, I'm going to use the brush that comes with the Lorac palette, and I'm going to go back into that light contour palette, that light contour color, and very, very lightly go along the natural bone of my nose. I'm going to go back in with my tapered brush to blend out any harsh lines. Just blend until you can't blend anymore. Okay, now I'm going to bronze my face. So now is where the color comes in. I love this stuff. It's the perfect bronzer. I highly recommend this bronzer, especially for summertime. Like, you are gonna look perfect. Trust me. I'm going to be using my Sigma large powder F20. I don't know how I haven't memorized these already because I literally use them all the time. Ugh, this just makes me want to go to the beach. If any of you are from New York, you know how long our winters are, so I'm just dreaming about summer right now. Like, I'm so ready for spring and summer and just over the cold and snow and all of that stuff. Ah, I got some in my hair. For blush, I'm going to be using my favorite NARS Orgasm. This leaves like the perfect rosy, glowy flush of color on your face, so I think it's perfect for a Valentine's Day look. And I'm using my Sigma F10 powder brush. Again, blending out any harsh lines. Okay, moving on to brows, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in the color Brunette. And I usually always start with my brows when I'm doing a full face. I'm not sure why I forgot this time. But I like to start with brows because I like to define them with concealer. So now that I've already applied my powder, I don't know that I'm going to do that, but usually I like to really define my brows when I'm doing a full coverage look. But that's okay, we're just gonna go with the flow. I actually recently filmed a brow tutorial. It's an entire video just on how I do my brows, so stay tuned for that. That will be next week's video. This year my biggest goal is to really be serious about my YouTube channel and be consistent with it. So I've actually been filming a lot. So I've been away for a little while, but that's because I've been concentrating on filming so I can get consistent videos out for you guys, and I'm really committed to that. I'm really working hard every day to grow my YouTube channel because it's something that's very important to me and I want to give my all to it. So stay tuned for many more videos to come. Okay, now oh, my roses are back! Yay! Okay, so for eyes, I'm going to be going back and forth between these two palettes, my Lorac Pro palettes and my Naked 3. So my thought is to go for more of a sultry smoky eye. I definitely want to do a smoky eye, but nothing too dramatic because I am going to be pairing this eye look with a red lip. So starting with my Lorac palette, I'm going to be taking the color Taupe and I'm going to use that as my transition. So I'm just taking that color and using it as my transition in the crease. Okay, now I'm going to take the color Pewter and I'm going to be applying that on my lid. Moving on to my Naked 3 palette, I'm going to be taking the color Dark Side and I'm going to kind of just do a little wing with it, and I'm using my Sigma E30 pencil brush. So I'm just applying a little wing, just like that. So now I'm just taking a clean brush, my Sigma E25 blender brush, and I'm just going to blend all those colors together. And I'm just going to go over that wing again a little bit. And for my brow bone highlight, I'm going to be using my MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. I love this one. As you can see, this is an OG. I definitely hit pan on it like so long ago. It's just a classic. So because I want to be very dewy and glowy with this look, I'm going to be going all out with my highlighter. Not that I usually don't go all out with my highlighter. And I'm also going to apply a little bit on the inner corners. And I'm going to set all that with my MAC Fix Plus. Under eye. So I'm going to go back in and do basically the same steps that I did on the top to the bottom. So I'm going to be using my Lorac Pro palette, the colors Taupe and Pewter, and then I'll go in with my Naked 3 and use the color Dark Side just on the outer part. And because this is a smoky look, I want to bring that under eye shadow down a little bit more than I normally would, so it can be a little bit more dramatic. And again, just blend that color out with a clean blending brush. Okay, so I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Liner for my top liner, and this is in the color Ignore. And for my bottom waterline, I don't want to go black because again, I want it to look very sultry. So I'm going to be using my NYX Eye and Eyebrow Pencil in the color Dark Brown. I am going to prep my lashes for my falsies. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Colossal Big Shot for my top lashes, and then as usual my L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Back for my bottom lashes. Okay, I'm going back in with my MAC Soft and Gentle, and I'm going to highlight the rest of my face. Again, we are going all out. We just want to be glowing to the gods this Valentine's Day, and every day really, but especially Valentine's Day. Okay, now we're ready to really step up our look with our falsies, and I'm using my Ardell Double Up 207. These are so good for a night out. Definitely want to pick up a pair of these if you haven't tried them yet. Okay, so lastly for lips, I'm going to be using my ColourPop liquid lipstick in the shade Creeper. And for lip liner, I'm going to be using my Jordana Sedona Red. So because we're going to be using liquid lipstick, you want to make sure you moisturize your lips before you apply this because it is extremely drying. And I chose a liquid lipstick, which I normally wouldn't choose a liquid lipstick, but because it's Valentine's Day and you're going to probably be going out to eat and drink and maybe kiss, the last thing you want to be doing all night is reapplying a red lipstick or your lipstick getting everywhere. So I would definitely recommend a liquid lipstick. And we are done with our makeup. I really love how this look turns out. Again, it's very sultry, which is what I was going for. The lashes make it very flirty. And of course, the red lip is just perfect for Valentine's Day. So now let's move on to this hair. Okay, so moving on to hair, I'm going to be doing loose curls for this look. I'm using my hairstyler straightener slash curler, and I've already applied my L'Oreal Quick Dry Primer Spray. Anytime I'm going to heat style my hair, I like to apply a heat protectant to protect my hair and especially the ends. And I just work basically in 3 sections. So I've already pinned up the top, and I'm going to start with the bottom section. And that's just what the curl looks like, and I'll just let it set. And then once I'm done, I'll run my fingers through my hair. I love this hairspray by Dove because it is flexible hold, so it will keep my curls in place, but it won't make them like super hard or firm. Okay, so now I'm just gonna run my fingers through it. And we're done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what your Valentine's Day plans are. I would love to know. As always, don't forget to subscribe, hit that little notification bell so you're notified right away when I upload a new video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I wish you all a wonderful Valentine's Day. Mwah. Bye guys.